For this video, we're going to talk about converting an equation into slope-intercept form if it's not in that form to start with. The question we're trying to answer is, what do we do if something is not in slope-intercept form, like if we start in this format? Well, we need to get y by itself so that we will have the equation in slope-intercept form. So we're going to use opposite operations to get y by itself. That's going to be our overall goal. So in order to do that, I'll do that first by moving the x term to the other side. Here I moved 2x to the other side by subtracting 2x. I'm solving this equation for y. I'll move the x term to the other side by minusing 2x. Then that brings me down to negative 2x plus 15 on that side. The next thing I would do to get rid of the 3 that's along with the y is divide by 3, divide by 3, so that will cancel and I'll have y all alone. If I divide by 3 on this side, I need to divide by 3 on the whole right side. So I'll divide here by 3 and here. I can't simplify that fraction, so I'll just leave it as negative 2/3, but I can divide 15 and 3 and I'll get to 5. So that second step was to divide all the terms by the coefficient of y, and that's what I did here. Again, this is our goal, get y by itself. So for this first example, I'm going to start by getting rid of 4x. It's positive, so I'll subtract. That'll cancel here. I'll bring down 5y, and then I'm going to put the x term first, and then the constant to get myself set up for slope-intercept form. Next, I need to divide by 5. That's going to cancel here. That'll leave me with y all alone. 4/5 here, but it'll be negative because I can't reduce that fraction. And then I'll divide 30 and 5, and I'll get 6. So my final equation is going to be y equals negative 4/5 x minus 6. So y equals, and then negative 4/5 x minus 6. That means my slope is negative 4/5. And my y-intercept is 0 and negative 6. And remember how we'll write our y-intercepts. Slope and y-intercept. All right, over here, I'm going to start by getting rid of x. This is a positive x, so I'm going to subtract x. It's 1x. Negative 3y equals negative x plus 12, since it's positive 12. I'll divide by negative 3 across everything. That'll cancel here, so I have y by itself. Now, negative divided by a negative would become positive, and there's an invisible 1 in front of the x, so I can say positive 1/3 x. 12 divided by negative 3 would be negative 4. So I'm just going to write that down here on my line, y equals 1/3 x minus 4. That means my slope is the coefficient of x, 1/3. This is my y-intercept, but I'm going to write it as an ordered pair, 0, negative 4. All right, now it's your turn to try 2 problems. So flip your notes over to the back. There's 2 boxes on the back page, and copy down these problems. This problem, first problem, is 6x plus 2y equals 8. And then 3x minus 2y equals 14. Try those 2, solving for y, and then identifying slope and y-intercept. Good luck!